How to create a PDF book cover for Amazon KDP. Hey guys, today I'm going to be telling you all about how you can create a free Amazon book cover for your Amazon KDP book. So let's get into it. First off, you're going to head on to kdp.amazon.com, and on this page on the left you're going to see different models. So that's the size of the book that you're going to publish. So over here there are a bunch of sizes. You can pick whatever suits your book the best. I'm going to go with 6x9, and then you're going to select the number of pages that you want. Make sure that you select more than 25 pages, because if you have less than 25, Amazon is not going to publish your book. So make sure it's more than 25. Now below that you have your paper color. You can either choose between white or a cream color. I would suggest that you stick with white unless you're making some kind of artistic book. I think white looks the best. The cream one looks a bit off usually, so that's why I opt for white. And then you're going to download this cover template. Now once you download this, it's going to be a zip file, and you're just going to extract that, and that's going to be like a image that's going to provide you a template for you to design over. So that's going to provide you like a size guideline, and it's very helpful to use this instead of just estimating it, because you can really mess up the dimensions of your book cover if you don't use this template. So once you have downloaded this template, you're going to head on over back to Canva. So Canva is a free online designing software. You can create so much stuff using Canva. So you're just going to go on to Canva, and on their homepage on the right side you can see it says custom size. So you're going to click on that, and it's going to be in pixels. So you're going to change that to inches, and now you're going to open up your template that you just downloaded from your Amazon KDP, and you're going to select the width and the height of your book cover. So what that really basically is, your width is, for example, like we selected 6 inches, so 6 into 6 is gonna be 12, but then you're gonna have to add the thickness of the spine, which for 120 pages is around 0.29. That's all going to be written in that template. You're just going to open that up and you can view it from there. So after you add the spine, you also have to add the bleed. So you can see like in books at the side, that part that is rolled over, that's the bleed, and you have to account for that as well. And that is 0.125 in terms of width and 0.25 in terms of height. So adding that, I have 12.54 and 9.25 inches. You're going to add that, and then you're going to have an empty canvas to get started on. Now to create a PDF book cover, you're just going to first off design it however you like. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest that you click on uploads on the left, you upload media, and you upload the template that you downloaded from Amazon KDP, the template that you downloaded from here. You're going to upload that on Canva, so it's going to appear like this. And then you're going to take it on one side, you're going to expand it, and it's probably going to fit perfectly into your canvas because you probably sized it correctly. This is also a good way to know if you actually calculated your measurements correctly. Now once you have done that, you're going to click on this icon on the top right that says transparency, and you're going to turn it down to maybe like a 50, so it's translucent and you can see through it. And now you're going to start designing and use this as a guideline to place your designs on. So I'm going to click on this lock icon, and what this does is it enables me to click freely without moving this initial image or canvas that I have, so I don't move around my template and mess up my margins or alignments or pixels or anything like that. Once you have done that, you're going to go on to the elements on the left side of your screen, and you can search for backgrounds over here, and there are a lot of varieties on Canva, but it is rather limited. It's a good option, but I think you should venture a bit more and maybe try out some other royalty-free image sites. For example, over here I have Vecteezy, and that's a very great website for royalty-free images. So I'm going to search for burgers background. Images over here, they're all free. Some of them are paid, but you can just have a very large variety a very large selection on Victeezy compared to Canva, but it's totally up to you. Even searching on Canva, you might be able to find some very, very good royalty-free images. So I'm just gonna keep on looking around on Canva. So I'm gonna search animated, and you're just gonna keep on searching your key terms until you find something that is actually suitable for your little notebook or coloring book or any kind of low content or no content book that you are creating. So I really like this image. I'm gonna download it. You're just gonna click on free license, and in 5 seconds you're gonna have your free image. So just like that, I have this image downloaded. Now I'm going to head on over to Canva, and I'm going to click on uploads on the left. I'm going to click on upload media. I'm going to select device, and then I'm going to move on to pictures, downloads. And then we have this image. We're going to open it up. Now I have my image uploaded here on Canva, and I'm actually going to make this transparent as well. What this does, it helps me enable to place my text correctly on top of my notebook. So my texts, my designs, anything special I might want to do with the spine of the book, anything like that, that just really helps me navigate through my design a lot more easily if everything is a bit translucent and I can actually see where what is going to go. So this image, actually I have a new idea. I'm going to use this to create like a very thick spine on my book. I'm just going to do this. And I have this image that I really think is very cute. And I think it might look better as the book cover. So I'm going to move this back. I'm going to make it translucent as well so I can navigate through it. And the size of this image is very good. It fits almost exactly to my book. And what I can do is I can remove this central cups using this, and I can add this as like a thick sort of spine cover. I'm going to place it in the center. I'm going to extend it, and like so, I have a pretty decent design going on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to elements, and I'm going to actually select box. I'm going to search for box, and we have this cute little box. This looks good. I'm going to take this box, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my this is actually a square, so it's not going to change its shape. I'm going to look for an alternative that can actually turn into a rectangle, because that's the shape we're going to need. Or actually something like this could work as well. This could work as well. I'm just going to place this over here at the center. Place our image a bit higher. Just keeping in view the overall look of this book, I think I should actually not add this text block, and I should add text directly, because you know I have this text and coffee illustration, and if I add this text box, I think it's going to collide with the rest of my design. So I'm just going to opt out of it, and I'm going to directly add my text. So I'm going to zoom back in, and I'm going to select a font that I like. So you have to make sure that nothing looks out of place. Everything should be cohesive, and nothing should feel like it's just been added or thrown in at the last moment. Everything should stick to the actual theme of your book or your book cover. So I think this is a good font to write our basic notebook in. We're just going to write notebook. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to resize it, and we're going to move it over here, or you can move it over here. So it just depends on your preference. I think it would look better on top, even though it is going to block some of the background text. However, it does look better at the top. Maybe I'm going to change the font as well. So this is just like a trial and error kind of thing. You're going to have to add some stuff, and then you're going to remove it. Just make sure that in the end you do pick something that looks cohesive. That's the most important point that a lot of people forget, and they go after, these bright designs and bright aesthetics, but if it doesn't work together, then it's of no use. So this actually looks better. Now we're gonna add this text like this. You're gonna resize it to fit your needs, and over here I think it looks good. So once you have added all of your design elements, you can add more little decorative things like lines, stripes, anything special you might want to add. So let's just take this black line. Let's move it to the top and to the bottom. Let's move it to the center of our spine. So that's going to be like a very good divider. We're going to make it a bit thicker. Now that's going to be a, prettier divider between the spine of your notebook. So once you have done all of your designing, you're just going to click on your basic page. You're going to click on this unlock and you're going to click on delete. And that's going to remove the initial template that you placed. And now you're just going to click on the background and you're going to increase all of their transparency. So nothing needs to be transparent anymore. Everything can look normal. Now I'm going to place this again. I think I'm going to place it at the top. Yeah, this looks the best. And once you have done that, you're just going to click on download on the top right and you're going to click on PDF. So you can click on PDF standard or PDF print. I would suggest to go with print because that is higher quality. And you're going to just click on download and you're going to have your Amazon KDP book cover in PDF form downloaded for you. And you can just upload it directly to Amazon. Now, another thing is the interior of your notebook. I would suggest that you check out designer.bookvault.io to generate your interior. So if you just want plain lined pages, you're just going to go on designer.bookvault.io. You're just going to click on this. You're going to add bleed or no bleed. I would suggest you go with bleed because the interior is going to be binded together. So that's going to cut out a little bit of the portion. You're going to select your size. So we went with 6 by 9. We're going to click on that. And the number of pages, we went for 120. We're going to add 120 pages. We're going to click on download. And this is going to generate the PDF for your interior. So that's how you just create a very simple interior. Obviously, if you want some more customization, you can download this and go on Canva and optimize your pages. But this is a very easy way to create a very large interior without having to put in a lot of effort and time into your interior and focusing on your book cover. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and I will catch you guys in the next video.